Cajun fans, we're sitting here talking with senior outside linebacker Marcus Gibson. Marcus, last year is kind of a crazy year. New coaching staff came in. You had to learn a new system. You know, they set some goals. Coach Husband set some goals, immediate goals out. Win all your games at home. Let's get to a bowl and, you know, play for a Sun Belt championship. Well, you got two of those three, right? You did play for a Sun Belt championship in Jonesboro, ended up losing, but now you get those guys at home this year. And so it sounds like with Western Kentucky, Arkansas State, and FIU coming to Cajun Field, Sun Belt Championships coming through Cajun Field. So let's talk a little bit about last year. Obviously, you know, it didn't end the way you wanted it with the injury, but you know, it started off really well, and you got the chance to an opportunity to be part of that success. You talk a little bit about that and how, you know, how things went for you up until that point.
Well, last year, I mean, it was a great season last year too. I mean, we started off lost to Oklahoma State. We were still trying to figure out who we were, where was the starting quarterback, who was going to be where, who was going to play where, and you know, we went on like a five-game winning streak, 5 or 6 game winning streak. I mean, end of the season 94, didn't quite get all the goals that we wanted, as you mentioned. We lost the Sun Belt Championship, heartbreaking fashion. We made a lot of mistakes that game, and man, it was just a heartbreaking loss for us in the end, because we didn't. That was the biggest thing out of all the goals that we had. That was like the biggest goal, especially for all the seniors that was here last year. That's all we wanted to do, was win the Sun Belt Championship before we went out. Yeah, but to end on the high that we did, it was real. It was just gratifying just to end on the high that we did. Other than that, I mean, we were kind of just trying to put it behind us now.
So talk, you know, fans a little bit about where you're at now. You obviously didn't get a chance to participate in spring because you were still in the process of rehabbing. And then now you got a little bit of a position change too now. So talk a little bit about both, where you at now, and you know, what you feel, how you feel you're at, or you at, you know, 90%, 100%, health-wise, and then now talk a little bit about where you playing now in this defense and the position.
Yes, sir. They moved into the rover spot. I get a chance to play in a little more space instead of being so close to the line this year. I get a chance to use my safety skills when I played safety the previous years. And as far as my health, I feel like I'm 100% as far as my leg, how my leg was going. It's healed all the way up completely, and you know, I put on a little weight, so that's probably the biggest thing now. Just trying to carry this new weight and being a little bigger.
What you weighing now?
Right now, about 220.
So at 220, but you still feel you're running with at 220.
Yes, sir. Still running with 220.
So great. Now, you're saying you're playing in the rover position. Talk a little bit about, obviously, you're going to play in the rover position. You're going to be able to drop back in some coverage, do a little bit more of what you probably were used to doing before they moved you to the line last year. So talk a little bit about that and what you expected to do back there.
For me, it was a natural move for me. I mean, to put me there. I mean, that's kind of where they told me I was going to be playing last year. But I mean, to get all, you know, we didn't really have a lot of depth last year. So they just put me on the spot to kind of get the 11 best players on the field, so that we could have a chance to win every game. So, but this year, it's more of a natural move for me, being that I played safety a lot. My whole life, pretty much, played safety. So this year, I'm just Rover makes a lot of plays. So hopefully this year, my goal for myself is to lead the Sun Belt Champions. I mean, at that spot, with effort, all you need is effort, and you can make 10 to 15 tackles a game just running to the ball. So
right.
Yeah. So
now, going into your senior year, obviously missing a little bit of time last year has kind of got you grinding at the teeth, ready to go, because you want to get back on the field and you know, that's what you come here to do, to play some football.
Yes, sir.
So what are your goals this year? I know we talked about, you know, hey, coach wants to, now you got 3 goals. You want 2 rings this year.
Yes, sir.
You want that bowl ring and you want that championship ring. So obviously that's everybody's goal. But as a football player and a student athlete, because academics is part of it,
yes, sir.
you know, what are your goals for yourself this year?
This year, considering I graduated last year in December, So I already have a degree. This year, as far as academics, I'm just trying to work on. Hopefully, I can start working on my master's in the fall and finishing, at least getting a couple of hours in that before the season, before this year is over. And I mean, as a football player, just going out every day, trying to be a better player every day, and being a better leader for my team.
Stay healthy.
Staying healthy is the most important thing. I mean, I got a history of injury, so staying healthy the whole season. If I can stay healthy the whole season, I mean, the number thing as far as talent, I know I can put up the numbers. I just need to stay healthy. So, I mean, and coming out and being a leader for my teammates, I mean, we got a good group of young players that we just brought in. A lot of Marcus Allen, Shaylin, Jalen Dixon, some of the young talent that we done brought in, they're amazing out there right now.